In this video, we will see how to create an array from existing array. So consider we have an array I. It has elements 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 9. If we want to create an array by using existing array, how we will do? We will create int j is equals to I. So we will create a new array and we will assign the existing array to the new array. So if we print what elements are there in the new array, we are able to see. But when you create like this, the size of the new array also will be the same of the existing array. If you want to create an array along with the existing data and you want to add some more elements to it, the newly created array. So to do that, we have a method, that is java.util.arrays class has one method, that is copyOf method. So if you see in this example, we have int I, it has some 9 elements. We are creating a new array from the existing array by using copyOf method. So this copyOf method is accepting two arguments. First argument is the array which we are planning to copy, and second argument is new length, that is we are giving the size. So when you run this one, Arrays.copyOf I and comma 20, the new array object is created, and if you print these elements, we are able to see the new array is created with a size of whatever we have given 20. So here in the existing array we have 1 to 9 elements only. So in the new array we have size 20. So 1 to 9 the data, whatever data is there, it is filled. Remaining fields are filled with default values. So if you see in this example, we are creating a new array from the existing array by using same Arrays.copyOf method, but we have given size is 5. In the existing array it has 9 elements, but we are giving new array size is 5. So the new array is created from the existing array and the remaining elements are truncated. So the new array has a size, and whatever the data is there in the existing array, same data has created here. If you see in this example, we have created a string array. The same here is a 6 elements. We are creating a new array from the existing array. The size is 10. So here also the 6 elements are filled first, and after that remaining fields are filled with the default values. Here also we are using character array. So we are using character array, new size is 10, and we are copying from the existing array. So whatever the data is there in the existing array, that we have created in the new array, and the other fields are filled, other memory locations are filled with default values. Java.util.arrays class, this copyOf method is overloaded method. We can able to create a new array from the existing array. If the existing array is of type any type, it supports a character array, int array, byte array, long, float, short, double, boolean. All 8 primitive types is there, and also it adds objects also there. So by using this copyOf method, we can able to create an array from the existing array. By using this method, as we have seen, we can able to copy all the elements from 0th index to up to, based on the size, whatever the size we are going to give right in the new array, that many elements are created in the new array. Consider if you have 500 elements in an array, and if you want to copy only some portion of elements, that is not from 0th index, if you want to copy from 100 index to 100 and 200 index, or 200 index to 300 index, see, if you want to create an array from an existing array with the specified range, that time in java.util.arrays class has another method is called as copyOfRange method. By using this copyOfRange method, we can able to create a new array. So if you see in this example, we have a new string s and it has 6 elements. We are creating a new array using Arrays.copyOfRange method. So this copyOfRange method accepts 3 arguments. First argument is the existing array, which array we want to copy. So it is the first argument. And second argument is from which index position you want to copy, and third argument is up to which index you want to copy. So by using this copyOfRange method, we can able to create some part of the existing array to new array. So as we know, whenever we are creating an array, we have to compulsory provide the size of an array. In the earlier case we are providing the size of an array, here we are not providing. But internally what it will do, internally it will create a size is, it will calculate the size is 2 minus from. So in this case 5 minus 0 is 5. So the new array S1 will be created with a size is of 5 and the elements will be populated from the existing array. So in first case 5 elements are created. In the second case we are creating an array from 0 to 14 index. Here we are having 6 elements only. So the new array will be created with 14 minus 0, that is 14 elements, 14 size it is created. But in our case we have 6 elements only. So that 6 elements are populated and all other fields are populated with default values. If you are using an integer, that time in this case all default values will be 0 will be there. Float means 0.0 will be there, character means empty space will be there. So by using this Arrays.copyOfRange also we can able to create an array from the existing array based on the index range. So if you see in this example, what we are doing, we have 6 elements and we are creating a new array from the index sizes, from index ranges 5 to 10. So here we are having 6 elements. So here it is created with the size of 5. The element, whatever the element is there, the new array is created. One element is populated here. In the second case, we have the size is 6, but the index is up to 5 only there. In this case, when you are using index 6 to 20, so 20 minus 6 is 14. So the size of the array is created with 16, but here sixth element is not there, but here it is not giving error because the length of the array is 6. So in this case it is accepted, but there is no element is there. So all the elements are populated with the default values null. In the next case, if you see, we are giving the index from 7th index. The 7th, the length itself is 6. There is no element is there in the 7th. So the index itself it is not there. So it is giving array index out of bounds exception. So whenever we are creating an array using copy of range method, the from index should be always less than or equal to the size of that array. If it is not there, it will give array index out of bound exception. So this copy of range method also accepts all primitive type arrays like int, byte, character, long, float, short, double, boolean. Also it accepts objects also. Object means like classes or any user defined classes or predefined class objects also we can able to copy the new arrays. So based on these examples we understand if you want to create an array from an existing array, we have two methods, Array.copyOf method and Array.copyOfRange method. So if anybody asks how can you create a new array from existing array, means we can say by using these two methods. This Arrays.copyOf method is first argument will be the original array, whatever the existing array, and second argument will be the size of the new array, whatever the object, whatever the array object you wants to create with the size you are specifying. So what this method will do, this method copies the specified array into the new array of same type. So here the same type will be there. While copying, the new array may be truncated or padded with default values so that it has the specified length. We have seen in the examples, if an existing array has 9 elements and we are creating a new array with size 5, so in that case all remaining 4 elements are truncated. If existing array has 6 elements and when you are creating a new array with 10 size, the time existing array all 6 elements are populated and remaining 4 fields are filled with the default values, that is padded with default values. That is what it is saying. So this method may throws negative array size exception if the new length is negative. So whenever we are creating an array, right, new array, that time the length of the size of the array should be always positive. If you give negative, it will give negative array size exception. And also whenever we are trying to copy the existing array, right, the existing array should not be null. If it is null, then time we cannot able to copy, right, that time we will get null pointer exception. The another method is copy of range method. What this method is saying, it accepts three arguments. First argument is original array, from index and to index. What it will do, it will copies the some part of the specified array, not whole elements, some part of the specified array into new array of same type. While copying the new array may be truncated or padded with default values so that it has the specified length. These two methods, the padding and truncating elements behavior will be same. And this Array.copyOfRange method may throw index out of bounds exception when, if from here we are having three arguments, right, from and to indexes, right. If from index is negative, is if we give more than the length of that array. So as we have seen in the example, there is no, the array size is itself 6, but we are trying to access 7th element. That time it is giving array index of the bounds exception. And it may throw illegal argument exception if a from element is greater than the to element. That is, from index is great. If you give more than, if you give bigger value than the to index value, that time it will give illegal argument exception. In the same way, if we give original array, whatever we are trying to copy the array, if that array is null, that time this method also throws null pointer exception. So if you want to create an array from the existing array, we have Arrays.class provides two inbuilt methods, that is copy of method and copy of range method. This is all about this video. Thanks for watching.